A Texas judge has ruled that a lesbian couple cannot cohabitate because of something known as a morality clause in the divorce documents of one of the women. So one of the women, her name is Carolyn Compton, divorced from her husband, Joshua Compton, and when they divorced, their paperwork indicates that there is a morality clause, and that morality clause states that neither one of them can live with a different person, like let's say a boyfriend or a girlfriend, because of the fact that they have children. So they want to protect the children. Since Joshua Compton objects to her living with another woman with the children, the judge has ruled, well, it's the morality clause, so you guys got to move out.
Yeah. Now, look, luckily Texas allows them to get married, and if they get married, then it's okay, right? Because it says in the clause that if you get married to the person, then the other spouse or ex-spouse cannot object anymore. Right. So they got married, right?
Except, you know, gay marriage is of course illegal in Texas.
Oh, okay.
And so I hate the lawyer of the ex-husband in this case because, you know, he talks to the press. His name is Paul Key, and he says the following: the fact that they can't get married in Texas is a legislative issue. It's not really our issue.
No, Dick, it is your issue. You made it your issue. You said, haha, you can't possibly get married, and I'm going to do a morality clause on your ass and say that you are by definition immoral because you're a lesbian, and I'm going to split that couple up. Mm-hmm. It's entirely your issue. So don't give me that nonsense. Of course, the guy most at fault is the ex-husband himself.
I know, and this is one of those rare stories where the husband is not in favor of a lesbian wife. Right? Like we oftentimes talk about that you know, predicament or that scenario, and usually guys are like, yeah, I would love it. It'd be so awesome if my wife was a lesbian. Yeah, not really, because that means she's a lesbian.
No, I hear you on that. Now, that presupposes that she's hopefully bisexual, mm-hmm. and that you're somehow involved. Now, this guy clearly not involved, clearly better man. Mm-hmm. And so he's sitting there going, I can't believe that woman seduced my wife, and I'm a little annoyed by it, and hence I'm going to do a total douchebag move and ironically call it a morality clause.
By the way, like that alone rubs me the wrong way, like calling it a morality clause. I mean, if they called it the child protection clause or something else, but morality clause, like how do you determine what is moral and what is not moral? What's moral to one person might not be moral to another person. So a lesbian couple living together is not immoral to me. You know, and also as a parent, you should have the ability to make decisions about your children, right? So with this morality clause, and it could go both ways. I mean, she can dictate who her ex-husband lives with, and he can dictate who his ex-wife lives with. And so what's the point of a divorce if they're controlling one another's lives like that? As a parent, you should be able to make those decisions to keep your children safe.
That clause should be a lot clearer. Now, they agreed to it, and so the clause should have said, for example, if someone that you're living with has been arrested for a felony. Okay. Yes. Now we get that you don't want them living with a drug dealer or something along those lines, right? But once you leave it vague, then this kind of crap happens, right? And are the guy? I don't know if the husband is now living with other women, but are they really moral? Should we start to nitpick their morality?
Yeah,
what have they ever done?
It's government getting too involved in people's personal lives, and it's used for retaliation as opposed to keeping children safe, which is why I'm against it.
Any sex outside of marriage is totally immoral under the Bible, just as immoral as a gay relationship. And in fact, of course, the Bible does not mention lesbians, so it says a man shall not lie with another man. Okay. In fact, there's some parts of the Bible that you could, and John Fugelsang talks about this, you can make an argument is pro-lesbian. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's fun and trippy, right? But it doesn't really matter. Couldn't she block every single girlfriend that he has? Wait a minute, are you having sex outside of marriage? Morality clause. Sorry, you want to quote the Bible? I can quote the Bible right back at you all day long. And by the way, did you eat any shrimp? Give me back my kids.
I love the shrimp.